The thing is, that's why I told you that everything they're saying is rubbish and garbages. They told that they arrested him in Addis Ababa. They arrested him in England, Germany. This. Only one person. And nobody knows the truth of the story.
I'm talking about arrested in different places. They talked about that he was arrested at Kenya. Meanwhile, Kenya
I'm
government
coming to that. I'm telling you the previous, the story. And everything was no true this, they lies a lot. Interpol. And I thought that Interpol is controlled by UN, the World Border Police, which is UN. Now, the truth has come out. All everything I told you past is something that happens. One, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped on 18th of June in Kenya. Remember, the president said he don't know anything about it, and he's involved. Nigeria government and Britain. They injected him and covered his face like a dead person and take him to unknown destination underground and begin to torture him. The picture you saw, I told that picture is 2014, 2017. It's not currently, you know what I told you?
Yes.
You know what Mazi wore? He wore suit black. They removed his shirt, removed his coat, and naked him. And tortured him, flogged him on his back. They were in the process of torturing him. Those people that they tortured just said, they were asking questions. For this, after torturing him, they were forcing him for him to come and sign restructuring, or to say that we know who Biafra is. Being very honest person, being a sincere person, being a faithful one, being a righteous man, yes. But your father, you will not betray your own people, no matter the cost he can put in life. He's a man of his word. They do everything not talk. They thought that he's dead. On the process of, torturing him, the people that torture, they have never tortured people in this extent. The person will not talk or give them what they want. They say, who is this man? Let us remove this and see. When they saw, they see the face of the man, they have collected everything, open his gadget, go to his profile, and saw that this is a freedom fighter. Why Britain tell them she's a criminal with Nigeria.
Okay, sorry, excuse me, Mr. Basil. Let me just ask a question. Are you trying to say that the supposed kidnap, like you call it, is meant to make him to sign to give up on Biafra? Or
yes. They were forcing him to sign a document on restructuring. I refused to do that. And they drugged him, they injected him, and he slept. Since that 18th June, no water, no food, he was under traumas and torture. See, when this person know, when they took him to the hospital in Kenya, in the process, when they thought that he has died. So along the line, those people that tortured him, they call Nigerian government because now they are too planned and everything to come and pick their corpse now. They came on Sunday, nobody heard the news. See, remember what I told you? On Monday, nobody heard the news. Because they thought he's dead, they used a black apparel, cover him like a corpse. That's what they said they went to court. Nobody was inside the court. As Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as I told that the media were there. They said they didn't see anybody. So they confirmed they wouldn't see anybody. But when they come outside, see Black Maria, they see somebody they cover black apparel. With bag where they carry corpse. See how until Thursday, our lawyer opened up, have access to see him. Then he gave him the video. The video had been collected. Everything happened in Kenya. How they trapped him down. How they kidnapped him. And they played it.
I say in this video.
And they don't know that. You see, Mazi, whatever you are doing, there is something in him that will cover everything. We will not know. He told the lawyer, take this. And when the man watched everything, he was crying. Immediately he came on air, say every evidence have been, live tape have been gotten. Nigeria government was trying to kill the lawyer. They handcuffed him. They came, make him remove that handcuff. He said never. Until that day, he still with that handcuff. So what are we saying? And Mazi is not a Nigerian. He's a British citizen with a British diplomatic passport. And he went to another country. They pay them $100 billion. $100 billion. That's what they pay. Nigerian people pay. Nigeria pay the money.
But then why is the UK government not interfering?
UK government is saying no. They say that they don't know. The Prime Minister said they don't know anything about it. That Nigeria could come and explain. How did they kidnap him? Where did he kidnap him? What did he done? And Israel is into the case, and they have taken them to ISIS. Heck, taking Nigeria to ISIS. Kenya. Now the process is for him to go to medical checkup because he's seriously sick. Are you okay? So you see, Nigeria is full of lies and deceit. The government is a terrorist. This man has been on air for years telling this government is a terrorist government. Now everybody don't see. And some people open their mouth wide, talking rubbish. Fulani is killing you, Boko Haram is killing you, bandit. Gumi, Malami, they are there. Terrorists as a ministers. Is Muslim they call the problem of this country? Why is only one person the problem? Why the problem is everywhere? They are not doing anything about it. Including our evil, demonic governors in the southeast. They are involved. This thing will happen. All those people you say they are involved. Now they are shaking because the truth has come out. So that video now is in tactic they did it. Because if you make it viral now, they will manipulate it. So until that day, the world will see. And UN is telling Britain to come and explain. Nigeria will come and explain. And Kenya will come and explain. For you to license Interpol. Interpol is international body police that control the world, which is UN. And nothing concerning Interpol. Because they know that this man is an international figure. He's a freedom fighter. They cannot touch him. They committed no evil or crime.
Well, good thing is that the good news is that I think his case will be reviewed today, being Wednesday. So we hope to see the.
What they told you?
It's on the headline, Mr. Basio. But then, truly, do you think Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to come out of this one alive?
Let me tell you, he was in Kuje prison in 2015, 2 years. I go all through traumas.
But then that was
listen.
different. Okay.
He was tortured. Person that you want to die. He raised an alarm. After that, he was released. Then, 17th of September 2017, he's supposed to appear in the court. On 14th, they came to kill him in Afaruku. And God saved him. So, if on the line, the indigenous people leader, Mazi Onyendo Oku Nnamdi, should or should not, which means the God we serve, the Chukwokikabiama, is not living. We don't have God. Because these people, go and read the book of Psalm 37. These are wicked people that plot against the righteous people with deceit and lies. They don't know God. They say, who is God? They no conscience in their life. They don't have conscience. Bible says, the righteous end shall not be cut off, but the wicked end shall be cut off. I say, evil shall slay the wicked, For he that diggeth a pit of evil shall fall into it. They have digged a pit of evil since 1945 to date. Remember this president of Kenya that are denying his father was booked by British when he was fighting for Kenya independence, when British was colonizing them. Understand, his father was just okay by Britain, hanging. His Zeke, now that Zeke would have saved his father. Now the person that the president is the son of this his father that Zeke served now came to. You see the reward, the evil reward is rewarding us.
Earlier on, you said that was a propaganda, the rearrest of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So why the change of mind?
I told you several times with that number. It's a propaganda by telling us they arrest, rearrest. You cannot arrest a freedom fighter in the world. You never. It's a propaganda. It's a deceit.
Okay.
They kidnapped him. You can't arrest a freedom fighter. Such war figurehead freedom fighter. Never.
Why?
Go and tell your history. You can't arrest him. It is in the chapter, in the UN chapter. You can't. When you arrest somebody, people will know that you arrested somebody. You kidnap somebody. When you kidnap somebody, will people know that you kidnap someone? Will people know? Until the people begin to search. I didn't see my son over 1 week, over 3 days. They kidnapped this sister team and take him to unknown discussion till now, underground, and torture him, injected him, and he dozed off. They thought he has died, and they called him no, because if that thing happened in the country of Kenya, it's a big problem to the president. It's like Patio Palace when Christ comes to him. He say, "I wash him hand, and know the man I can't carry him." That's what they do to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They kidnapped him. When Christ was arrested, Christ was not kidnapped. Everybody see him that was arrested by the Jews. Am I telling lies? And he knows.
So do you think that's why the Kenya government is saying that, denouncing the fact that he wasn't arrested in Kenya?
It's lying now because he was in they are the pioneer of the game. He's the pioneer. He's there. You know, when a devil or a wicked person, it's like a killer, an assassin, or a ritualist, or even in your village, somebody might kill somebody. He will be the fourth person to come and say, you could realize nothing happened. Now you could tell everybody, no, say now him they kill. But when investigation is going on, then you see the reactions, you see the body language, then you know, this man is a devil. You want to cover up their atrocities. But God in heaven is so mighty and so marvelous. He's watching everything. So now, that day, you will know what I'm telling you is lie. Because had it been, when Satan want to punish you, your senses, Nigeria will not get sense, the government. Your senses will take all your knowledge out. As that issue come, you're not supposed to come and start denying. Now the world have recorded it. You lie?
Okay, I would say I think Mazi Nnamdi Kanu currently needs all the prayers he can get. But then let's talk.
It's not all prayers. It's those that are sincere, because Bible says the prayers of the righteous availeth much. Not prayers. We don't need prayer for anybody. We need prayer for the sincere, both in Ipob, the sincere people in heart, the people that eschew evil, the people that in a good standing with God Almighty, because He knows the heart of every man. Because if I will say prayer by everybody, that means we don't know what we are doing, because the prayer of everybody in Nigeria cannot be heard, because we are completely evil.
Okay, Mr. Basil, let's talk about the state of the Biafra members, how do you think they feel right now?
I don't know the state of what we mean by state of Biafra states.
Are we talking about the members? How do they feel about
the
all
members
of this?
Ipob, the genuine people in the heart, not betrayers. In Ipob, we have betrayers that Nigerian government are using. We're talking about sincere, the loyalists. We are not happy. We are in pains. We are in sorrow. We are crying. Sleep has gone out of our eyes every night, every day. We cannot eat. We are in sackcloth because this young man has not done anything. He came to savage the freedom of people. He came to set people free. But the people he's fighting for are betraying him because of money, because of greediness, wickedness, and evil in their heart. That one said Nigeria does not recognize God. Forget everything. I keep on saying this. You thought that maybe I'm playing. Nigerians don't know God. You are just eye service. Both they call general overseers and this thing. So only few that are very, very. Look at what Kumu said. Go and read what he said in Voice of Biafra. You can know these people are working with the federal government. I can say it anyway, even if it's stand you. There's a comment he made. They cannot come straight and tell you the truth. They will be dribbling. What are they afraid of? Only Mbaka now is standing. Among all the clades and other people, young one, right? They are standing the truth now. So what are we saying? How long will we continue in this form? A promising young ladies and youth men are not getting work. Not everybody is suffering. Yet we are suffering. And when time comes for we to speak, because we are afraid not to die, but in our closet we'll be crying. So how will you fight if you don't stand and confront your enemy? So the thing is, the situation is so painful, so annoying. Fela said, he said something. You see, follow, suffering and smiling. Yet Nigerian people never learn anything.
Okay, Mr. Basil. As a Biafran member, what is your advice to other Biafran members out there?
I'm not Biafran member. I'm a Biafran from origin.
Okay.
I'm not a member of Biafra. I'm Biafra from origin. Okay. I'm born and brought up.
Okay, sir.
As Biafrans, that's what you put it, not Biafran member, nothing like Biafran member.
Okay.
I'm a Biafran. So, brought up, born. My parents, everybody are Biafrans. Understand?
So your advice to other Biafrans?
My advice to other Biafrans who are sincere, because I'm not advising people that are colliding with the enemy against their own people, because they are betrayers and saboteurs, and there is nothing you can do about it. Understand? What my advice to Biafran that are sincere in their hearts, that follow the truth and stand for the truth, is God is our avenger. Avenge for Maznam de Carlo. We are bound for Biafrans, the rising sun, the promised land. So we have no strength of us, we have no power of us. Our trust is in God. Bible says, many trust in chariot and horses, but those that believe in the Lord trust in the name of the Lord. That is our battle fighter, our battle ass. So if God, as our advocate, cannot showcase who he is in this current situation, that means there is no God, which the terrorists are saying. That's why they are doing what they are doing. Because they believe in their charms, they believe in their wealth, and say there is no God. If they kill us, who can ask about us? So our prayer to the sincere Biafrans and the lovers of freedoms, our trust is in God. That's all. And nothing will happen to our leader, Maznam de Carlo. He will live see Biafra and enjoy Biafra, and enemy will put into shame.
Thank you so much, Mr. Basil. That was a thoughtful word. See you next time.
Thanks so much.